Welcome, everyone, to the 6th Unitour Talks. Today we're doing a really fascinating deep dive. We're heading to the heart of Marrakech, Morocco.
That's Marrakech.
Marrakech, right. And we're exploring its essence, a concept called Bahja. That's B-A-H-J-A, pronounced Bahja.
Exactly, Bahja. And this is really geared towards the event planners out there. You know, those looking for a destination that's exotic, yes, but also surprisingly accessible.
Mm-hmm.
Morocco just has this unique appeal, doesn't it? A vibrant spirit, perfect for events.
It really does. And our mission today, well, it's to really get under the skin of Bahja. What does it truly mean? And crucially, how can understanding it help you enhance the events you might be planning in Marrakech?
Yeah, good goal. We've looked at quite a range of sources, haven't we? From the official tourism info to more personal blog accounts.
We have, trying to get different angles on it. Okay, so let's jump in. What exactly is Bahja?
Well, okay, the Arabic word Bahja, it's rich. If you look at French translations, you get things like joy, pleasure, beauty, happiness.
Okay, so a mix of positive feelings.
Yes, but here's the key thing. Our sources stressed. It's not just a mix of those words. It's kind of all of them combined, but also something more, a distinct reality.
A reality.
Yeah, something tangible you can actually feel there. It's described as, like, unique to Marrakech and its people. A way of life, really.
So it's deeper than just, say, a fleeting moment of happiness. It's more ingrained.
Precisely. It's not some abstract concept. It's a living part of the culture. A deeply rooted state of mind is how it's often put. It shapes the whole Marrakech experience.
Okay, that's intriguing. So where did this Bahja come from? Has it always been there?
Well, the sources trace it back, way back, to ancestral traditions.
Okay.
Traditions passed down through generations right there in Marrakech. We're talking about core values like conviviality, genuine generosity, that incredible Moroccan hospitality everyone talks about.
So it's been nurtured over a long time.
Exactly, passed down. And what's really cool is that while it's historical, it's not stuck in the past. It's still a totally relevant philosophy today. It encourages you to, savor the moment, find beauty in the little things, create harmony.
Harmony within yourself and with others, too.
Yes, exactly. Both.
That sounds like something that could, well, enrich any event, frankly. Now, one source called Bahja, intangible cultural heritage. What does that signify? Why that term?
That's a great point. Thinking of it that way really highlights its importance in, well, preserving Marrakech's unique identity, the whole region's identity, actually. It's not just history, it's active. You see it, you feel it in the city's art, the music, the food. Oh, the food. And the local customs, too. It's like the invisible thread connecting everything.
So when you see those amazing festivals or walk through the bustling, colorful souks, that's Bahja in action.
That's a perfect example. That's where this joy of living is really palpable. It's shared, celebrated openly. Think of the energy, the smiles. That's Bahja.
It sounds incredibly powerful as a source of identity then.
Yeah.
How does it shape how Moroccans, the people of Marrakech, see themselves?
Yeah, it's fundamental to their identity and pride. It symbolizes their cultural heritage, sure, but also their resilience, through history. And what's really important is that it's collective. It's not just about my happiness. It's about our joy.
The shared aspect again.
Yes, that shared joy builds really strong community bonds, a real sense of belonging.
Okay, let's bring this back to the practical side for our listeners.
Yeah.
For event planners, how does this translate? How does Bahja impact the experience they can offer?
This is where it gets really practical for you. Our sources consistently point to the warmth, the genuine smiles, the authentic hospitality. That's the Bahja visitors feel. And it's key in creating truly unforgettable experiences. It's a huge factor in why people love Marrakech, why they come back, why they recommend it.
So it's not just window dressing. It's an authentic quality that sets Marrakech apart.
Absolutely. It's real.
Now, we also looked at a personal blog, which gave some wonderful historical snapshots of Bahja in everyday life. Can you maybe paint a picture of that for us?
Yeah, sure. So picture the old Medina quarters. Historically, they were often organized around specific crafts, right?
Right.
This built a real community. Artisans and clients knew each other, there was mutual respect, and these artisans were part of the community's big moments, engagements, weddings, births. They were involved.
Wow, so really tightly knit.
Very much so. And there were traditions that just screamed Bahja, like Target.
Target.
Yeah. So if you were giving gifts for a special occasion, you wouldn't just drop them off. You'd have musicians and singers accompany the gifts through the streets.
No way.
Yes. Announcing the celebration with music and joy. Imagine the buzz that would create.
That's incredible. Public joy just woven into daily life. What else?
Another beautiful one was Zaha, think.
Hmm?
Family picnics.
Okay.
After Friday prayers, families would head out to places like Bahja did or the Menorah Gardens. They'd cook tangia, that amazing slow-cooked dish.
Tanji.
Exactly. Have mint tea, sweets. But then after eating, out would come the traditional instruments, derbukas, maybe an oud. And they'd spend the afternoon singing, dancing together until sunset. Just pure shared joy. Music, laughter.
That sounds absolutely idyllic, a real celebration of simple pleasures, family, community.
It really was. And it's great that groups like Unitour Maroc are keeping that kind of musical, communal spirit alive today.
Is that
Yeah.
different from Dhaka Marakia? I've heard of that too.
Yeah, it's different. Dhaka Marakia is also traditional music, often very rhythmic and powerful, but sometimes has more of maybe a competitive or performative edge. Nuzaha was more about just relaxed, shared enjoyment.
Got it. And it wasn't just about picnics and music, right? The blog mentioned football.
Oh, absolutely. Football is huge.
Mm.
The local team, Kakab, is a massive focus for community pride. And yes, Baja. Matches at the old Stade du Harty were legendary. So much energy, music, chanting. It brought everyone together.
Even people who couldn't afford tickets.
Yeah, apparently towards the end of the match, they'd often open the gates so everyone could rush in and cheer the team on for the final moments. A real shared passion.
That really paints a picture of shared joy being central. And the blog mentioned a specific accent and wit.
Yes. That distinct Marrakech way of speaking, the quick humor, the lightheartedness, it's another layer of Bahja. It adds to that overall atmosphere the city is known for. It's part of its charm.
Okay, so wrapping this all together, for event planners listening, how do they actively use this understanding of Bahja? How do they tap into it?
Well, understanding Bahja gives you, as a planner, a sort of cultural framework. You know, the city's underlying spirit is about joy, hospitality, sharing. So you can consciously incorporate that. Aim to create events that aren't just functional, but are memorable, unique experiences that really resonate with that spirit.
So it's way beyond just picking a nice riad or venue.
Oh, much more. It informs everything. Venue choice, yes, maybe choose places that encourage mingling, but also entertainment, catering, reflecting local culture, fostering joy. Knowing about Bahja gives you deeper insight. It helps you design events that feel genuinely Marrakech, not just placed in Marrakech.
Right. It sounds like you can't just add Bahja like an ingredient. It needs to be authentic.
Exactly. That's the crucial point. It's not a performance to put on for tourists or attendees. It's a real quality of the place and its people. The best events will be those that let that spirit shine through naturally.
And I guess that core desire for joy, for connection, that's universal, isn't it? Something attendees from anywhere will connect with.
Absolutely. At its heart, Bahja taps into something we all seek. Meaningful, joyful connection. And it's encouraging to see companies like Unitour Maroc really making it part of their mission, you know, embodying that Bahja and how they plan travel and events, making sure that warmth and hospitality is front and center.
Yeah, and the local tourism board, the Conseil Régional du Tourisme de Marrakech, they actively promote this too, calling Marrakech the land of joy.
They do. And that's important work, sharing this unique aspect of the city with the world.
So let's try and summarize. What's the big takeaway for everyone listening?
I'd say the key thing is Bahja is the heart and soul of Marrakech. It's this deep-rooted joy, this spirit of welcome and togetherness. And that makes it an incredibly special and attractive setting for events.
And for you event planners listening, understanding Bahja, weaving it thoughtfully into your events, that's not just nice to have. It's really the key to creating truly standout, culturally rich experiences.
Experiences that people will remember long after they've left. That genuine Marrakech joy.
Couldn't agree more. It's about tapping into that authentic spirit. Well, thank you so much for digging into Bahja with us today. Really fascinating stuff.
My pleasure. It's a wonderful concept to explore.
And thank you all for listening to this deep dive. If you enjoyed learning about Marrakech and its spirit of Bahja, we'd love it if you could leave us a 5-star rating. And just a reminder, you can find Unitour Talks on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube Podcasts. Join us next time.